Hi, it's Kara Orkney Farms, and today is February 8th. My voice is going to be a bit off because I'm suffering from a pretty bad cold right now. I feel like I can barely breathe. So I made a huge mistake in my numbers for some reason. And I don't know. Fern was looking super uncomfortable last night, so I rechecked the dates just to see, because I thought she wasn't going to be due till the end of February. And it turns out that she is apparently due. Today will be her 145. So we're now going to do her day 145 update because she could kid any day. Last year, she had Firefly on day 148. So, that will be like the 11th of February. Today's the 8th. So, she sounds like a bullfrog. She's very heavy bred. And I think she's very uncomfortable. I'm going to flip the camera around. And we're going to look at the goat pile laying on the ground. Obviously, there's no babies as of yet, so that's a benefit because I got a notification from my trusty little camera that said, your internet's not getting to me, so I can't record or show you what's going on in the building. So I came out quickly this morning when I got that message because I was like, she was super uncomfortable last night, and today's day 145, so I better go check on her. Let's turn the camera around and see what's going on with her. So all the goats are in a goat pile right now, and I honestly don't want to make them get up. So I might not do like a full-on check right now. But as I was saying, it turns out that I miscalculated the majority of my dates. When I went back and looked, the only one in the state that actually lined up the way it was supposed to was Fiona's. Fiona is still, even with new calculations, due on March 1st. Somehow I had my dates off too because it says that Freya was bred before Fiona, only by like a day or so. So I think she's due before the end of February now. But if she goes, oh, she's looking super uncomfortable. She's chewing her cud though, so like that makes me feel like she's not in labor, but I'll definitely be looking at her lots today because she is super uncomfortable. When I say dates, I mean their day 145. Just for reference. My dates put Freya on the 28th of February. Fiona on March 1st. And Firefly is not as far behind them as I thought she was. I'm pretty sure now she's apparently due on the 6th of March. So everybody's chewing their cud now. They all know where I'm here. I don't even know if you can hear them. They're all having a really hard time being so freaking heavy bred. Are you more bred than I thought you were? Are you gonna have us babies soon? I don't mean to wake you up so early in the morning. I was getting nervous. I'm not breathing so well, so I'm going to stay in the house, but it is 4:39 on Saturday, February 8th. And this is what our goats are doing at this very second. Mike has been in and took out their water, and we will be putting in a fresh water. He's out doing chores as we speak. I'm not sure if we will catch him on camera coming back in or not, but he has filled their hay. I kind of like this angle because you can really see how wide the girls are. I'm gonna try to zoom the camera in. So Fern is the one that we were looking at this morning, and you can see that she's super like circular there. And today's her 145. I highly doubt I'm gonna get her to spin around so we can get a look at the udder. I would say her udder probably looks pretty close to what it was like when she was pregnant with Firefly. If I think of it, I will insert a photo of what she looked like a couple days before she kidded with Firefly. Fiona's beside her, and I want to say she's the next one due, but as I looked, her and her daughter probably due pretty much almost the same day. So we will see. I feel like none of them are going to come in February other than Fern. Fern won't make it till March. There was no way that she was making it to March to begin with. Where the other ones are just a day before March. So I think we do have some wiggle room there. They were just looking at the camera. I don't have it on so that you guys can hear the noise in the building, and I don't have it so that they can hear me either, as it is kind of windy out there, and our garage, the man door on our garage, I could hear it whipping back and forth when I opened the camera, and nobody wants to hear that. So hi, so it's February 9th, and I'm gonna do Fern's day 146 update. So let's turn the camera around and see what's going on with them. The natural lighting coming in through this door is causing a lot of glare, but here's Fern. I was gonna try to show you what her other looks like, but she turned away. You want some love? That's Firefly. Your mama's gonna be a mama again soon. We're trying to talk to your mama. You don't got anything going on. I don't even know what day you are on yours. Little to no development on Firefly. I wanted to get little Miss Fern here. She's gonna turn continuously. She's fighting me tooth and nail. So, well, you can't really even see. It looks nice and baggy. Just walk away from me so I can see your back end then. So you can sort of see it just hanging down there when she's walking. I wish she would stop and eat some hay. Anyways, Fiona never lets me look at her. I know, Firefly, you're the best behaved one, but you're the only one that doesn't even have much development at all. I wish I'd brought Bronk out here to hold them so then I could look at their back ends. So that is Fiona's udder development. We'll never get our hands on Miss Freya, but she's got quite the development. But she also is the most skittish. So that's her udder forming. And this is Miss Fern's as she stops to eat hay.
I'm not really sure if the camera's even picking up or because of the lighting situation in here. You can't see much of anything, but that's her udder bump. And this is what she looks like from the top. That's what Firefly looks like from the top. This is what Fiona and Freya are looking like from the top. So that is today's little clip of update on them. Again, they're gonna fight. Fern, I think, like, she can kid any day now, but if we go by when Firefly was born, she will probably kid around the 11th. And you are a bad behavior, so I gotta get you out of there, but I just thought it'd be easier to leave them up there while I checked on the girls, but now I'm gonna get them out of there. So today is the February 10th update. Miss Fern is being pretty vocal. I don't know if she's got anything going on. And I feel like everybody else is running. Ooh, you're being bossy! So, that's what she's looking at, like, in her back end. Which isn't much to go on. She's getting the water. Ew, I know you're all grumpy today. You all either want me to touch you and pet on you, or you want me to be not in the room at all. Okay. And then she's got that going on. You had absolutely nothing going on, so I highly doubt you got much going on, and you're nothing but fluff. And you won't show anything. Clips, you have nothing to say about because you're a male. That shouldn't even be in here. You should be with the other goats. Not sure if we caught a quick glimpse of her back end or not. She's going to be super fun because she wants nothing to do with us. She's very standoffish. But the majority of the updates should really be on Miss Fern here that I can't get a good view of because the natural light comes through the door and glares up the whole screen and everything. But this is Miss Fernie. She's like, nope, you're touching me. Game over. Oh. Hey, Clips. Yeah, you're not part of this. You're a boy. I wish you were with those other goats. But Mike was worried you'd get the snot beat out of you. I think it would teach you a good lesson. Such a moron. Anyways. So that's sort of the update for today. Today is Fern's 147 update. And she had Firefly on day 148. So, will we have babies tomorrow? Who knows? Oh, she's upset about the dog, so we might actually have got a nice view of her back end. She's very plumped up there. That udder's actually looking like it wants to say something. So, she's very vocal today. I'll be watching her on the cameras. But this is probably only time I'll be in here today with them, unless something happens. I might give an update via the camera later today. I definitely will be checking it a lot because her udder bloomed up a lot. It even looks bigger than it did. Can you not put your nose in the camera? So that's her udder. Everyone's being so jumpy. Oh, I really wanted to go get a separate pen today. I was going to put it in the corner of this building so that I could corner her off. I don't know. Alright. Talk to you again later. This is today's update. And we'll probably see you again tomorrow.
So as you can see in this picture, I did get the separate pen that I was talking about. And she's penned up now. I'll see you tomorrow with an update of whether she has her kids or not. Also, just want to say that goat does not have its head stuck behind the fencing. We put hay there behind the fence so that she could grab hay. And apparently that hay is better than the stuff in their feeder. Go goats.